Hey everyone, this is Domina Mara, and today I am actually filming this in Denver right now. First, I would like to thank everyone who has been following me on my YouTube channel. Welcome. And sadly, Instagram has disabled my @DominaMara account. So I made a new one, which is @Mara.Domina. Same thing as my @MaraDomina1 for casual posts, but there's a period between Mara and Domina. I'm starting from scratch and I would really appreciate you guys liking my content, commenting on them respectfully, and sharing my posts on social media. This is kind of all my recaps, and I look forward to playing with new people throughout the country. After meeting with a couple of friends in Las Vegas, we decided to take a day trip out to the desert where there is a ghost town, and it was a 1.5 hour drive, and of course I did a photo shoot out there. I had never been to the Las Vegas Arts District, and I found lots of signs about art, and I took that to heart. I've also visited the biggest sex shop I've ever been to, and they had everything that you could imagine. I also walked around Fremont Street and watched people gamble while I ate my ice cream. I had a little bit of time before I needed to get to Denver, so I stopped by a hot spring recommended by my friends, and it was such a relaxing experience. I was only there for under 2 hours, but the view was incredible. The temperature of the baths were perfect, and the owners were extremely hospitable. Because there was a lot of rain earlier this year, there was snow on the mountains, which made for very white snow caps. They also had a llama and peacock farm that you can visit after you soak. Everyone, I finally made it to Denver, and take a look at this space. How gorgeous it is. I will be staying here for the duration of my time, and I will also be filming stuff here, so stay tuned. The Denver Central Market was really walkable. Actually, everything was pretty walkable from the place that I had chosen to stay at, and it had awesome breakfast bowls. It was also walking distance to a flower shop, which I got a business card from the market as well. Right around the corner from everything was a metaphysical store called Alchemy, and the two ladies that run it were extremely generous and had really good energy. I extended the lives of these flowers for a couple more days and saved them from a store that was going to get rid of them. They were the perfect amount and perfect colors for my film. Of course, when I was not exploring during the daytime, at night I was feeding my vampire side at the Black Box, where they had Electronic Tuesdays, and getting ready for filming on May 1st. For every film I do, I always have some sort of snacks and food to feed my collaborators with so that they stay motivated throughout the day. I was lucky to have people who actually wanted to share in that picnic mindset, and they brought cheese and fruit and orange juice. I provided flatbread, trail mix, tea, and coffee. I originally suspected that we would be filming for 5, pushing it maybe to 6 hours with a 30 to an hour lunch break. The main challenge was we had to film it linearly because of the outfit changes, and also because the model Haley had a long drive. I actually storyboarded out this entire concept right after Valentine's Day, so February 18, 2019. I started with mood boards that kind of took photographs from other people and inspiration of how I wanted the boards to look, I reached out to Emerald because one of her images was part of my inspiration. She also had shot Haley in this scene, but I wasn't able to reach Haley through email or through direct message, so I went with somebody else at the time. However, it was tricky trying to schedule everybody, and I ended up being lucky, and Haley was available that day, so she ended up being a part of my project. I love that this is also an all-girls film. We had consulting from Sean O'Neill, who owns a photography studio that Emerald is now a part of in Denver, and he was happy to join the project because he liked the concept and he wanted to add something like this to his portfolio as well. He is also more experienced with fashion and film photography and was really great when it came to lighting in this environment.
Was that better? Oh my. Motion is like a rare skill. Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Action.
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Action.
That was perfect.
Haley had never been tied up before or experienced any nylon or bondage, and so we had to be very sensitive to her possibly just feeling a little bit claustrophobic as we shot, but that helped us keep our timeline going. For the rope tying scene, it was a little bit more spontaneous. I had storyboarded all the way up to me actually physically putting the rope onto the model. However, I wanted the cinematographer and the director of photography to kind of have their own artistic interpretation of what they thought was beautiful that was happening on scene. So I had Emerald kind of take charge of focusing on certain details of flowers or my hands or the rope, and I think it turned out very beautifully.
Your torso?
Torso, wait. No, to your right.
To your right. Yeah. Yes. Awesome.
Did I do it?
Did I get it? Yes.
Is that close enough?
Yeah. And then let's raise these one more time, like so. And then you can point these if you do.
Yes.
And then that. Fantastic. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a good shot.
Perfect.
Ready?
So, couple one in the shower.
Made it. You made it. There we go.
Sweet. How do you like the photos?
Actually, here, let's take a nice photo of this. Here, give me the camera. Quick. This is really nice with her emerging from it. Straight.
You need to change your light down to incandescent, right? Or maybe fix that in. And then back into the one.
Can everyone have your eyes closed?
After we let Haley go, I had to do one more scene, and that was the scene in the shower. And after we wrapped up, it was about 6.5 hours of shooting. I took some photos with the debris and leaves, flowers, and everything that was just left on the floor, and it was really a beautiful set in this environment. The rest of my Denver trip was more geared towards the first and last time I'm ever going to see the full Schmongel band. It was at the Red Rocks Amphitheater, which was an amazing space and venue. I went there for both nights and really tried to replenish my goddess energy. Their music is world music that is something that can make me dance like no other music can. I was also able to visit other monuments and local art galleries and museums, as well as trying local foods And I even got to visit the Ellich Gardens amusement park where Meow Wolf built a new roller coaster ride, which I've heard plenty about. And all of this was before I came back to LA. It is 5 a.m. I am filming this as my last morning in Denver. It was a really great experience working with people. This is the second time that I've actually paid for artists to participate with my vision. And so that was really fun. These are all people who are not part of the kink community, but they respected what I do, and it was really touching to me that they wanted to be a part of this project and that they were so open to it. So stay tuned for my next adventures, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, and comment below. A wine train photo set now up on dominamara.org/portraits. Go check them out. You can click the archives that says 2019 and see everything in chronological order from the beginning of the year until present. And until then, sign up for my newsletter. You can watch my videos here, and I will see you next time. Be safe, have fun, and keep it kinky, guys.